Now on CBS News, Boston, crews in Waltham working to keep a raging house fire from spreading into nearby brush. The autumn drought along much of the East Coast is creating almost perfect conditions for brush fires, and that is keeping firefighters at the ready all over New England this weekend. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ken McLeod. WBZ's Samantha Cheney is live for us in Waltham right now, where there is a very active ongoing season. Samantha.
Good evening, Ken. Yes, as you can see behind me, you can see multiple fire trucks are here on the scene, and firemen, they are now packing up, and that fire seems to be under control, but they've been here all night working to make sure that those flames were extinguished. Now, at this hour, we are still awaiting official information from the Waltham Fire Department regarding what caused this fire, but neighbors here, they told me it was around 3 o'clock this afternoon when they heard something they've described to me as an explosion on the block and called for help. When they came outside, many of them, they say they saw this house burning, and as you can see now, the windows have all been knocked out, parts of the roof are missing, and the inside is completely destroyed, just leaving neighbors here pretty shaken up.
Of course, we were concerned for our neighbors. First and foremost, we were hoping nobody was home in the house that was on fire, and our next door neighbors are friends, so they came right home from where they were at, and my husband said there was some small fire behind the house of our house, so that was pretty concerning.
Now, what leaves many of these neighbors concerned is because of the very dry weather and high winds we've been experiencing and those brush fires. They say they were afraid that that fire was going to spread from that house right behind me down the street. Now, tonight it appears that did not happen, and we haven't seen any major injuries here. But tonight I did speak with a family who actually lives inside of that house. They were just completely devastated as they watched the action. I asked the owner if she knew what happened and what may have caused that fire, but she told me that she wasn't even home when this happened. She was actually in New Hampshire when she got the call that her house was being destroyed. Coming up tonight on WBZ, we'll have more updates. Ken?
All right, Samantha, live for us in Waltham tonight. Thank you. Right now, crews across the state are still working to control brush fires that have been popping up all day long. North Andover was the latest community to get one, battling with a brush fire that actually spread to a home on Forest Street. You can see that the flames burned so hot, the siding on the house and the trash cans that were outside both melted. In Haverhill, firefighters worked all afternoon to put out another fire that scorched a wooded area in a residential neighborhood near Merrimack River Park. And the Lynn Woods remains partially closed after a fire there jumped the fire line and started spreading toward Dungeon Rock. Crews are coordinating with the Mass Department of Conservation and Recreation and are expected to stay on site late into the evening, trying to contain those flames.